What's going on, everyone? It's Mid-40s Gamer here, coming at you with some long-awaited Hogwarts Legacy content. Today we're going to be taking a look at the fastest way to level your character so you don't become a late-night snack for creatures in the Dark Forest. This method can be accomplished fairly easy once you've completed some necessary storyline quests and gathered some essential spells in your repertoire. So let's get ready to track down some dark wizards, tell Professor Weasley don't dwell on dreams and forget to live, and get after it. Our story begins with the completion of the singular quest that grants you access to the larger world of Hogwarts Legacy, which starts and ends in Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain that's available to all students in their third year and above, because who wants the first years wandering around in Knockturn Alley? Once you've completed this first step, which isn't a heavy lift at all, you can move on to tracking down one of the necessary spells for quickly leveling. This spell is granted through a rather fun additional assignment quest revolving around your defense against the dark arts teacher, Professor Hecat. Incendio is a fire-based spell which deals burn damage to enemies, and the so what of getting this spell is that there are certain enemy types that can only be damaged after being set on fire, and you'll be in direct contact with them when utilizing this leveling method. After flourishing your wand in the correct pattern and throwing around some fire to barbecue a training dummy, you'll be all set to head out and grind out some serious levels. Your level grinding extravaganza will start in the North Ford Bog, and as you can see from the map footage, the North Ford Bog is the northernmost region in Hogwarts Legacy that's connected to the Forbidden Forest and Hogsmeade Valley. The recommended levels for this area are 10 to 25, but who likes to follow the rules anyway? North Ford Bog is home to one of the many battle arenas, and it's something that the game really doesn't tell you about early on, which makes it difficult to find when you're just adventuring aimlessly. When you first arrive at the arena, you'll have to find and destroy 20 pots that are located on the outside and on the inside of the arena. The pots aren't really overly difficult to find since they're all located within your normal field of view, and while some are in tricky spots, none of them are extremely high up or expertly hidden. If you're having some difficulty finding them on your own, you can always cast Revelio, which will highlight them and make them easier to find than Tanya Harding's Dignity. Once you turn all the pots into unicorn dust, it'll unlock the use of the battle arena and set the conditions for you to enter and hone your wizardly combat skills. With the last pot in our sights, we'll make short work of it and head over to the creepy ominous statue in the middle of the arena. There is one more devious trick to this whole leveling thing, and that's to head into your settings and change your difficulty level to the lowest possible setting. There are no penalties for dialing your difficulty down, and as you progress in later levels of the arena, it prevents you from being truly waffle-stomped into the cobblestone. With the difficulty dialed down to story mode, we'll accept the shadowy embrace of the statue and start fighting wave upon wave of enemies. There are a few schools of thought on this. Grinding sucks and it's boring. Just go through the storyline like it's intended. Well, that's not really the view from this foxhole, and mainly because quests unlock in the game based on your level. Grinding isn't that terrible since the combat within Hogwarts Legacy is very versatile, and when you increase the bushel of spells you're carrying around, it makes for some interesting combinations that are fairly satisfying. Not to mention, you can unlock a ton of dueling feats in the blink of an eye, which grant you some pretty neat awards. With all those opinions aside, all that's left to do once you find your groove is rinse and repeat the arena until you reach whatever level you desire. Well folks, it looks like we're coming to the end of this Hogwarts Legacy video as we hone our Levioso skills in combat. We would like to take this time to personally thank you for watching, and if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any new Mid-40s gamer content. And if you aren't too busy wondering why Fred and George Weasley were born on April Fool's Day, leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know how we're doing. So until next time, just remember, Rubeus Hagrid never married or had children, Luna married Newt Scamander's grandson, and as always, good hunting.